Hello everyone, it is I, the Obsessive Gamer, and here we go, the Spaceworld 1997 demo, recreated by Zell and a number of people on his team. So, we're going to watch the opening that starts off here, which is the opening to Ocarina of Time when Link meets Ganondorf, but the cutscene is very different. I mean, the camera angles, as you can see, are already rather different from you can see here. Hello everyone, it is I, the Obsessive Gamer. Hello everyone, it is I, the Obsessive Gamer. Whoops. Here we go. Sorry, I had my mic on in the other thing too. By Zell and a number of people on his team. There you go. Sorry, just had my audio on YouTube there too, which I have to always turn off. There we go, now we can watch it properly. Alright, so we should see that Zelda escaped there. Cutscene's pretty different. Now, look at that, Ganondorf. The amazing part is how Ganondorf just gives us this creepy grin at Link right here. Crazy. Alright, that's the opening. Pretty different, I would say. And if you look carefully, you can see the 3D Hyrule Castle in the background over there. And hello to everyone coming here. Thanks for coming, by the way. Alright, and here it is, the title screen of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Spaceworld Experience 1997. The team worked really hard on this, and I thank them so much. There's a link to the mod in the description, so check it out after this video. Alright, so the way this works is that this is styled after the way it was the Spaceworld event, so you can select to go into one of these here, as it was laid out in the Spaceworld, I believe. So, well, what I want to really tackle first is the dungeons, because they're very different, some of them. Like, inside Deku Tree is a completely different dungeon. For those of you who follow me, you know what I'm talking about, but we're going to go into it. I kind of know already how it looks inside, since I already did a look through, but I don't know the puzzles, but now everything's together, so it actually will play out as it should. So here we go. Alrighty. And thank you everyone. Let's watch. Okay, the first thing I noticed here, notice Link's hood actually moves on its own. That's something you can't do, that doesn't happen in the final game. That's the little details we get. But yeah, here we are. And inside the Deku Tree, for those of you who don't know, it's a completely different dungeon that spirals upwards. I mean, I like this design personally much more in the final games. So let's start going through here. So we got a boomerang, which is styled differently. We got the Deku Nut, and yeah, the Kokiri sword is definitely styled differently too there. Alright, so I'm doing this blind, by the way. Alright, here's our first enemy. Oh god, I just realized A and B are reversed like the beta stage. And the Z targeting is also very different. Link's flash is Navi. Yep, this is all straight from the beta, as it should be. We don't really need to collect sticks, I just realized. We have infinite sticks. Neat. Alright, so moving forward. We gotta find the door, I believe, on the center. There it is. Let's go into here. Whoops. Wait, turning animation? Oh shit, there is turning animation. Also, it's good. I'm gonna probably suck at this just because I have to get used to A and B reversed here, because that's how it used to be in the beta. So sometimes when I slash, I'm gonna press A by mistake. Also, there's a jump button. Notice Link just simply jumps like this when you Z target. Normally, you would just jump forward and press do a jump slash, but you can't here. So instead, you jump and press sword button at once, and whoops, and oh shit, I messed up there. Not as easy just because you cannot do a jump slash here, and oh god, come on! Ugh, oh god, I am sucking here way more than I should. Yeah, the physics are different because of that. Normally I would just do a jump slash and just finish it. There you go, the big Deku Baba is dead. That was more effort than I thought it would be. What's in here? A piece of heart. Oh god, the old text and this old sound effect that goes with it. Hilarious. Alright, so other visual keys here. Yeah, the map screen is very different. as it was in the beta. And normally I think in this treasure chest you were supposed to find a fairy, but they didn't program it in this as it wasn't in the Space World build. So what we get is just basic stuff like that, the heart. So I believe we gotta light these torches to open the door above. I mean, nothing too hard. Simple, easy to understand for someone who's just started the game, I guess, as was the intention. But yeah, let's move forward. But yeah, as Fizz is saying, yeah, Link's tunic is actually of a brighter green. I remember hearing this too. Ah, that is a neat detail. Alright, so whoops. Early A and B reverse for ya. It's always a toughie to get used to. Alright, let's see where we gotta go. Not here. Alright. Also, I like the doors. A little looks like a moon and star. Kinda reminds me of the Gerudo one, but different still. Alright, can we go up here? Nope, too short. Yes, as the world is saying here. Link's voice was different as an adult and child during the beta, but I guess it wasn't changed here, which is fine. I don't like that voice personally. It was a test voice. Okay, I know I'm supposed to go over here, but oh god, the camera is wonky as hell. Trying to go this way. Alright, let's try to make this work. Leap of faith! And I screwed up. Of course I did. Alright, that's can I push this? Can I push this? Nope, I can't. Yeah, I don't even know why the block is there. Okay, we gotta go around again. This is gonna be fun. Try to work around the camera here. Is the animation different when Link puts away the... Oh yeah, the animation is different when you put away the Deku stick. Huh. I like how this audience notices these small things that I might not notice. You guys are geniuses. Yeah, the early Kokiri sword is practically a knife. I mean, I always thought the Kokiri sword was practically a knife in the hands of if it was hands of an adult. Okay, let's make this leap of faith again. Yeah, come on. Ah, son of a. Ugh. Okay, once more. We're gonna have fun there trying to get up there, and we know we're not gonna use any levitation tricks. We're gonna do this from pure skill. I don't care. I don't care. And I said I might suck here just because of the fact that this game is going to test me for how little I am used to the physics yet. I guess I'm getting kind of used to the A and B reversed. I still hate it, but I'm getting used to it. The Fire Temple is in this demo. It wasn't supposed to be playable in the Space World, but it is here. Okay, so from what I can see here, we gotta stand right in front of it. Okay. Alright, and let's make a leap of faith. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it, guys. Wait, was there stairs there the whole time? Okay, I hate myself. You know, I hate myself. I'm blind. I didn't notice. Okay, here we are. Wow. Okay. We have a boomerang. I don't know if that it was meant to. You're supposed to get this early, but we have it, so we will use it and just make our lives a lot easier on us. There you go. So I did cover this in the video once that the old switches were big blocks. So here we are again. I know the stream is still going for those of you who can't see it because I can see it on my end. So just refresh your page. Alright. We're gonna go get this treasure chest first. Yep. A and B reverse for ya. What do we get? What do we get? Another Deku stick. I am thinking they're supposed to have a number, but they probably didn't have that programmed in back then. So, just to replicate it, the Zelda and team decided to give us infinite Deku sticks as well. Alright, let's go across again. Yeah, streams will do that once in a while, sometimes freeze across, but it's blowing fine because I have it playing in the background just so I can see the condition of it too. Anyways, crossing through. There you go. Okay. Alright, so... Oh wait, I want to try something. Oh, okay. I just want to see what's in the menu here first. Okay, this is where how it looks. We have medallions here. I mean, yeah, we're using definitely old beta symbols for all these here. Okay, and the rest is not that different. Oh right, we got only an eighth of a heart. I just realized that. Okay, so yeah. Oh, well, we're not quitting this. No way. We've come too far. Okay, yeah, that I think it will take you out of it straight if we did that. Okay. Wow, these guys are invincible from just simple sword hits. Wait, how will it work with a Deku stick, I wonder? Okay, that won't do much. Screw it. There you go. So, as you know, you all probably have seen this little famous screenshot of Link standing in front of these windows of the Great Deku Tree. Oh shit! I forgot. There's guys here too. Nope. Fun fact: the Deku stick is actually stronger than the Kokiri sword, so that's why I like to use it. Oh shit! There is a limit to them. I'm running out actually. I just realized. I did not know that was possible. And I don't think I'll make it into a separate video on its own. I don't have the time to edit these down. I already have videos covering these dungeons and areas that were from the Space World, so you guys could always watch that too if you don't feel like watching the full video. It's just we see the full puzzle and the mod that exists for it. Yeah. Oh god, I am sucking. If I die here, I'm gonna feel sad. What's up with this one? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave him. That one felt invincible in some ways. Sweet, we got the slingshot. A and B reverse actually makes this a little tougher. Actually, no. More than anything, without a jump slash. That's the worst thing ever. Without not having a jump slash on me. Okay, I don't know what to put in because all three are kind of useful. I guess I'll do it what it traditionally should be. Okay, moving forward. A and B. Okay, we're on the next floor. If we fall once, we're actually gotta climb this whole thing again. So yeah, let's go up a bomb's battlefield here. Yes, there's plenty of proof this was an early dungeon, as Styx is asking. We have magazine scans, and this is straight from a leak, actually, of the Spaceworld demo. So yes, there's full proof this was from it. Alright, so we got various enemies here. We got this boy here. Here's a... Come on. Oh, just one hit. Okay, that one didn't take much. Anything else here? I probably could shoot that spider down from here, I think. Whoops, where is it? Okay, can I do this properly? Okay, come on. I just want to see if he'll spawn a chest or something. Well, spawn nothing. Oh well, this room's useless. I'm guessing there might have been a chest for a fairy here too. I am not sure. Let's move forward. Oh yeah, the boss is actually in the basement. We can't access him yet. I never thought Deku Babas would actually be more annoying than I originally was thinking they are supposed to be. But I guess they are. So I'm just gonna Deku nut them all to go forward. Okay, next room. There's plenty of proof this is the early Deku Tree. I mean, the inside, and I have enough magazine scans showing this as one of the early dungeons. And I'm thinking maybe the Spaceworld Demo probably called this inside of the Great Deku Tree. Alright, how the hell do we get inside ahead of him? Do we spin him? Oh yes, we do. Yeah, I haven't played this game in a little while, even though I make mods on it. Alright, we gotta let him unfreeze because I messed up there. Alright, going across. Oh shit! Okay. Okay. I love, yes, I do love Link's hat animation. I wonder if it just was kind of taxing on the N64, which is why they got rid of it in the first place. So yeah, let's go up. Ooh, we got 60 viewers, not bad. Ugh, we gotta do this part over. I'm kind of starting to understand why this dungeon might have been simplified. There's definitely a lot going for it for a first dungeon. Okay, let's move up. We're gonna have an enemy behind us, I think, shortly. So I better clear this guy very quickly. And moving forward. Wait, if I kill the other... No? Whatever, I'll move forward. Okay, so what's ahead of us? I know what we gotta do here. I know what we gotta do. The simplest thing you ever do in Zelda is shoot eyes. Yeah. Okay. I like that I could do this place with actual puzzles. So what's in here? Thing? Another eighth of an art. I wonder if all 8 are actually in this dungeon. I'm guessing anytime we find an eighth of a heart, it's actually what is supposed to be a fairy. But for reasons they couldn't exactly put that in. Or, well, not this team, but rather... Okay. Did we go through here? I'm just trying to make sure. Yes, we did. Let's go further upstairs. Okay, Styx is asking if I'm planning to make more videos about early Majora's Mask stuff. Like how Young Link was using Ocarina of Time's model. Yes, I am. That's going to be probably in 2 more Majora's Mask videos. Next one's about the cut items. Right. You know what? Screw it. There. I really don't feel like facing Deku Babas when I want to breeze through these dungeons. Okay, as we go up, let's see what we find. Alright, we hit a dead end. I guess we go through this door. Oh boy. Look what we have here. If you want to prove this is inside the Great Deku Tree, here's your proof. This is your proof. This is your freaking proof, everyone. And yes, Goma is the boss for this, as we will see later on. Just murdering all, remember, by murdering all of these, you potentially save the world from the birth of several other Gomas. As morbid as that sounds. I don't think the hearts were actually supposed to be here in the first place. I believe they just put them in because, well, they didn't want to put the fairies in place. I believe the reason the Spaceworld Demo doesn't even have the fairies is because they didn't want to overcomplicate things with a whole story of why they're in here and captured in the first place. And we know they're supposed to be here because we have text found in the data for it. Okay, I thought I saw a heart somewhere. Hey, oh, there's a knife here. Whoops. Okay. I mean, the puzzles of the dungeon are very simple. It's more just a grind fighting everything around you. And the controls. Especially the controls. A and B reverse for ya. Hey. Okay, we got 2 ways to go. I guess we'll go this way. Some actor... I don't think actors were recovered from the overdump, as Styx is asking. I think we only got maps really out of it. I think there were some actors, but nothing that we didn't have already. Oh god. I hate that Kabbalah. I'm just... Oh, you can't have him Z-target and do that. I see how it works. There you go. That's better. Okay. Okay, we got 2 paths. What's here? A big ol' nothing. You got a locked door over here. Okay, this is not the way we're supposed to go through. Let's go the other way then. Honestly, I wish Master Quest just used these older dungeons I mean, this would have truly felt like a Master Quest 2, the version of the Great Deku Tree, considering its difficulty. Oh, we got another eighth of a heart over here. Is that eighth of a heart? I guess it must be. Actually, let's just check quickly. The game freeze? I just pressed start. Oh god, the game froze, didn't it? The game freaking froze. Well, the game froze. Okay, we have to reset it. Yeah, I guess there's still some technical bugs with this game that it freezes. Okay, we're gonna do a hard reset. Oh god, Project 64 froze altogether. Give me a minute, I gotta just restart Project 64 altogether now. Give me a moment there. Wow, I was not expecting that. Okay, wow. I can't believe it froze. We're gonna, now that we know how to do everything very quickly, we'll just rush through that very, very quickly. Yeah. Okay, yes, we'll just go through it very quickly. I kind of know what to do here in general now, so it should be quick. It should be lightning quick. Okay, there was a ladder somewhere around here. We'll use that ladder, and we will skip the center section. We'll skip the hard pieces altogether. Yeah, note to self, don't press the start button in some of these cases, especially mid-dungeon here, because oi. Except for when you get an item, you kind of have to, because I need the thing. Okay, we're just going to go and do this fast. Nintendo point countermeasures. I mean, I always say it, then the Nintendo ninjas might come after me if I go too far, like posting out where to get some ROMs, which I never do. But I didn't think they'd go this far. Alright, I know, okay, I know the... Okay, I just want to get the fairies... Okay, we got the slingshot. You know, the best part is because I restarted this, there's a lot of you people here who didn't see the beginning, so they can now see it together. Yeah, I know, we're rushing through this. Look how fast we went through that now. Yeah, and I'm getting used to A and B reverse. Meaning, when I play Ocarina of Time again, I'm gonna be, it's gonna suck when I do regular A and B. Alright, let's just try to go as fast as we can. We got the dungeon item, I don't care for anything else. Oh, and we can't actually save in this demo. It only lets you get out of here, not actually save. Alright, moving up. We're trying to get back just to the original section we were in. So it really doesn't matter to go anywhere else. Okay, I think we were here last. Well, not here, but we were very close. Actually, it's actually, when you actually skip a lot of this stuff, it really can go fast. I wonder if I can just boomerang everything. Here, let's just try that, actually. I'm very curious. Okay, well, that didn't work. Okay, well, just slaughter every egg there is. Kill every last one of them. Like, as Dimitri from Fire Emblem would say. Kill every last one of them. There's one egg left. There you go. All dead. Okay, let's get back. We're almost where we were. The only thing I'm gonna have to do is equip the fairies. Right, the compass. Okay, let's hope for the best. Okay, whenever we press start, it freezes. Good God, why? Why is this happening so much? Okay, you know what? We're gonna try a different thing, and then maybe return to this again. Here. Yeah, because I can't seem, because the start button stopped working. It worked earlier when we tried to equip the fairies slingshot, but oi. We're gonna try a different area. We'll return to this dungeon later. Okay, we're gonna try going to the Hyrule tour. Whoops. Wait. Okay, so we'll do the Hyrule tour. Let's start with Link's house. Okay, so yeah, Link's house. I guess Saria was originally in there. When you speak to her, she says, "Space World 97, The Legend of Zelda Hyrule Demo Tour. Welcome to the Kokiri Forest, Jara." Jara. Oh yeah, I should use save states in case it crashes. Thank you, Z64. Heh. I completely forgot that we have save states. I will do that next time. I'm sorry of this Kokiri Forest. Nice to meet you. This is your house and Kokiri. Okay, we'll return to the dungeon right after we finish Link's house then. I just want to take a little break from that, considering it's happened 3 times. So I guess let's see if outside what it loads actually. Just the Beta Kokiri Forest, which we could give it a look at now actually. So yeah, the Beta Kokiri Forest has different NPC in different places, such as including we have this giant fence. Some believe that this giant fence is actually there to prevent people from going to the other side, but realistically I believe it is because they haven't actually finished the other sections, since I checked this in a level editor and there's no actors, there's virtually no actors on the other side, except for that one guy there. Speaking of which, this is actually a Beta Kokiri. I've shown this before in our design video, I remember this one. But yeah, there is definitely differences here. Like, we don't have that big long bridge thing at the top. Okay, but here's, I think, a different character here. Whoops. This is one that was cut. We saw this in a magazine. I've shown this before in a previous video. Another Kokiri there. Oh no. Yeah. Look how derpy these early Kokiris look. Wow. You can tell how early this is. Man. Yeah, so I think we'll just go back in the dungeon by just going through here. So yeah, we'll use save states now whenever you're gonna press this freaking start button, because the game likes to freeze. So we're gonna get I guess the whole cutscene around this, aren't we? Of the Great Deku Tree, which looks a little different here. Notice his mustache and eyebrows. I am the guardian deity, the Kokiri of the Kokiri Great Deku Tree. I entreat thee work together with my servant Navi, the fairy, to eradicate evil parasites that burrow within my body. Now enter from my mouth. Very simple. I know there's more text to it actually. I have seen this, but they kept it simple for the Spaceworld demo since they didn't want to get too into the fact that fairies are there. Okay, we're back in here. Now we're gonna do save. We're gonna save right now actually, just to make sure. We're gonna save right now. Right, F5 is to save. Okay, we're gonna rush through this and get back upstairs again. Okay. Yeah, the Great Deku Tree does have more of a stern face now that you guys mention it. Okay, so let's just rush through this. Okay, I only really have to press the start button once in here when I get the fairy's ocarina. I mean the fairy slingshot. So yeah, I'll just do it then. I'll just do a save state then, and if it fails, we'll just reload and try again, so we don't have to do this over and over again like some insane person. Okay, now we save state. Let's save state this thing. Okay, and let's press start. And it froze. So yes, we will have to load it from the save state again and try this again. I have to actually turn off Project 64. Whew, why is this doing this though? Whoops. Whew boy, this thing is buggy. I don't know why it's doing that actually. So yeah, let's open it up and load the save state here. Or I thought I used the save state, but maybe I didn't. Where the hell is it? I definitely used the save state. Is this it? I think this is it. Oh god, what the hell? Wow, okay. We're gonna tackle Dodongo's dungeon and come back to this again, because this thing is really starting to throw me off here. Yeah, I tried F. Does F7 work? Yes, it does. Thank you, Justin. You're a hero here. Let's press start. I can't press start. This thing keeps dying on me. Oh god, why does it keep doing this? Why? How the hell am I even gonna complete this dungeon without the Fairy's Ocarina? I mean, Fairy's Slingshot. Okay. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It worked once. I know it worked once. We went into it and it worked once. Okay, one more time. Let's hope to God it works. Okay. You know, maybe it's just lagging and it's just gonna load up in a moment, because it's happened to me with other ROMs. Maybe it'll come up. Oh yeah, maybe I'll enter a different room. You're right. It could be just the room itself. We'll try it. We'll try that. Well, go into the main area. I think it's worked the main area before. Maybe. Let's try that. Okay, let's press the start button. Nope. 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 Okay, we'll try a different room. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is a mod in the end. Maybe something was wrong with the ROM I was using originally. I don't know. But yeah, let's go into a different room and try that. Different rooms are... I mean, these areas might be too taxing for the start menu after all. Alright, let's try it here. Let's hope this works. We're gonna F5 it and see if it works now. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. Could it be the graphics plugin? Maybe. Let's see. Let me just quickly look at the graphics plugin here that I'm using. I'm using Glide N64. Maybe I should be using a different one. If someone can let me know what I should be using for a plugin. And this is definitely set to 8 megabytes. It won't run otherwise. I've actually tried this. Alright, so I think we're gonna try to progress the dungeon without opening it up for now. Yeah, so let me just look at the memory just to make sure, because I'm pretty sure it's on 8 megabytes. Yes, it's definitely on 8. Alright. So yeah, let's just try this higher, and it shrunk for some reason. Wow, it shrunk. It definitely shrunk there. Give me a moment, I gotta fix this here. Oh yeah, yeah, I know, everything that could go wrong is going wrong here. As it shouldn't be, but it is. Okay, there we go, back to business. Retro Arch? Huh. Retro Arch. Explain to me, Retro Arch. Because this is the first time hearing about Retro Arch. I've used... Yeah, I don't know why my Project 64 messed up like that. I mean, why the stream messed up like it went into a corner. I fixed it, but yeah, I did that. Okay. I'm gonna try the next room and see if it works. Because we did once go into there and it worked fine. Maybe here it will work. I'm gonna try it right here. Start menu, work. Nope. Okay. One more time. We'll go as far as we can, and when we're stuck truly, then yeah, we'll live there. Okay, so we're back here. I'm just trying to set this thing properly again, because this thing cropped There. So, I mean, maybe I'll be able to go past. I know I could defeat Goma without the slingshot, so maybe I'll be fine there. The fact that you guys are putting up with all this right now, I'm very happy with. Alright. Okay, I'm just thinking. Okay, I just realized we do need the fairy slingshot to get this door open to proceed, actually, because we cannot proceed without opening this door, actually. Alright. How to do this here. Okay, so yes, it's freezing still. I don't know why it's doing this so much. We're gonna try a different dungeon. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna try a different dungeon or area, and maybe come back to this later and see that maybe things are now panned out better. Things can be better there, but you know, we are facing emulator problems, I guess. I don't think it's the wrong problem, it's an emulator problem here that we're facing. Cause I definitely did try this earlier too, and it worked fine, but I don't know why it's messing up now. So strange. Okay, yeah, so yeah, we'll do something else here. We'll go, well, do more of the Hyrule tour. Let's try Hyrule Field. So yeah, welcome to Beta Hyrule Field, where you have the whip button instead, and there's random horses on the field too, just running around, making it look more natural. Breath of the Wild, but earlier. And we got fences all over the place. So yeah, even though we have the hammer and bomb right now here, and the sword, I actually cannot use them. I'm pressing every button there. I also cannot seem to get off the horse, actually, which is interesting. So yeah, let's look around here for a bit. Some of you already know what's around here. Got a random horse here that we saw earlier, but we got fences here, which again I think is because they haven't made the entrance to to the Kakariko village yet. So thus they fenced this off. As well, the entrance to the Zora domain has not been completed either, so it's fenced off. I mean, maybe some of it is Spaceworld related, because I think the Kokiri Forest entrance could easily have worked there. But I don't think they want you to leave this forest on your own for the demo. Oh, you can't jump. Oh, can I jump still? Oh shit, I can. Neat. Huh. Alright, that works. That works. Yeah, I just gotta stand still. That works well. Oh no, look at that. A beta shrub over there. I want to try to slash it. Hang on. I'm gonna get off and try to slash it. Will it do anything? Yes, it does. No rupees, but oh, that shrub does get slashed. Okay, let's get back to riding on. And we're gonna try to hop these fences. Okay. So yeah, the random fences, I'm not sure were supposed to be there for the final game originally, but they definitely were there in the space world, maybe just to test out. I see a white horse here too. It looks kind of like Zelda's horse, but with red hair actually. Well, I didn't do that properly. Normally I would be able to jump over if I'm at proper speed, but I'm not. Yeah, there isn't too much more here. I mean, it's just a lot of fenced off areas with fences everywhere and horses is what this area is. But there's one thing I want to look at here. I just also want to jump one of these big fences at least once. Yeah! We did it. Oh yeah, and Link's hat physics are full blown too as Stick stays here. So, over there, let me just get off. We can't actually see it properly while we're on horseback here. Okay. Yeah, as we can see over here, the Hyrule Castle is full 3D over there, actually. Something not in the final game, which is a 2D texture. Alright, back to riding the horse. Rather, let's get out of this. Can you ride other horses on the field? Good question, let's test it out. Let's find a horse. There's one. Problem is, I think they have to stand still for me to even ride it. But I also gotta chase it too. So, let's see if the old trick will work of, maybe this is one way I can... Nope, this horse is fast. Only opponent can be ridden. Well, okay, never mind. We definitely cannot ride another horse. Alright, well, otherwise, it seems we've explored Hyrule Field here. Also, Link's tunic does also look lighter here too. Neat. But yes, we got the hat physics and everything. Alright. Oh shit, Rawan Link is here. I love your animations, man. I absolutely love them. Yeah. Run backwards? Oh, right. We got that as a trick too. Right. Okay, well, let's try to do another thing. Let's see if the start button will work here, because that's how you can exit to the map screen from what I've tested prior. Also, just notice we don't really have too much of a shadow here on that ground, at least. Interesting. Okay, let's see if it works. Nope. 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 Something's up with the Project 64 here that's doing this, because it worked fine before, but it's not now. Well, we'll just have to restart Project 64 each time just to make this work properly. If I maybe... I'm just wondering if there's a caching problem with it that's causing this. Quite interesting, but yeah. Okay, let's try another map here. Oops, I pressed the B, A and B reversed. I am not used to this. Okay, let's try to go in here. Let's try Hyrule Castle and see how that looks. Alright, Hyrule Castle. Well, from first sight, the middle tower is missing. So that's our first indication. Behind us, nothing interesting there. Yeah, I did just do that right now. Fully rebooted Project 64. Completely turned it off and on. So we'll see if it works out. Yeah, I know. I really want to test all the items. I might have to make a part 2 for that after I figure out how to do all this. So we'll see. I mean, it worked earlier, so I was able to test things actually. But I don't know why it's failing now. Seriously, midstream too, of all places. And you guys saw, who was here earlier, that the start button was fine earlier, and I was able to equip the fairy slingshot and all. But then Project 64 said, nah, screw your stream. Okay, guards here. Will they throw me out? I can speak to this one. Okay. I'm thinking someday I'll become a great gatekeeper. A grand gatekeeper who blocks the way and doesn't let anyone pass. Meanwhile, he lets Link pass. I guess he isn't good enough yet. I'm thinking Yep, they say the same thing. Alright, let's see. What's at the end? I mean, so far it's looking... It's a very straightforward path compared to what the final games is. So there is that there. No big loop you gotta go through to get there. And the fences are green too. Yeah, start button did work for me earlier too. We'll try it again now. Now that I did a full reset. I closed and opened it twice. Yeah, this will be uploaded to my channel afterwards, so you guys could watch it even if you have to leave right now for something. So no boxes to use to get up there. No door here that was originally there. But yeah, not too much of a difference here. Alright, so let's try once more start button and see if it works. It works! It works, guys! Okay, we're gonna go back to the damn dungeon and do it. Okay, so the stealth I think is just not here for the demo, but I think it's supposed to be there in the first place. I doubt it's that straightforward for guards to be like this. Anyways, now the start button works. We actually can go into the menu straight on. We've already looked at Hyrule 2. Of course, I would do that. Okay, yeah, I just want to finish off the this area because we checked 3 maps. Let's check the 4th and final one before we do this. So yeah, Death Mountain. We'll just look around here. So this is the entrance to Goron City. They haven't made it yet. I could actually go forward, and I think the entrance will work, but we don't want to go there. That'll just take us to Goron City as it is in the final game, I think, if they programmed it in here. The Gorons, I think they're using a beta model of it here. I am not sure. Z64, if you're still here, can you confirm this? Because this looks a little different from what I remember. I know there's a beta model of it that looks clunkier, kind of like this, but I can't confirm off the top of my head right now. Yeah, the start button now works for me since I did a full reset. So one thing I always love is how the old Kakariko village is still here in this version, even though that's actually from a good deal earlier. But yeah, I guess that was supposed to stay for a while. Apparently, Miyamoto said that he found the old Kakariko village too boring, so they decided to remake it. Come on, Tektites. Oh god, this thing won't. Screw this, there. Oh yeah, that is an early Goron model. Nice. Nice. I love the little details you guys used in this. So, you know where we're at? We are at Dodongo's Cavern. Should we try this? Let's try this. Let's try Dodongo's Cavern. Let's try Dodongo's Cavern. Let's go for it. Let's do it, guys. Dodongo's Cavern. We'll return to the Great Deku Tree after. You guys probably deserve at least a new dungeon, not see the same dungeon looped over and over again. Alright, I'm gonna F5 this just to be safe. Who knows what can happen with this damn demo. Okay. Alright, so Dodongo's Cavern definitely has a different layout from what I can see here. Yeah, the center area is quite a bit different in layout. The head's there, but everything is like quite different. Alright, so we got bomb flowers. We got this chest here. Let's open it up. Alright. Nut. I know, I'm 5 years old. Oh shit! Alright. Can't wait to bomb some Dodongos, everyone! I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. Everyone, the first thing everyone thinks of when they get to this damn cavern. Okay, so yeah. Oh right, we gotta bomb these guys, right. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Let me pick up a bomb flower. Okay, I'm guessing something will pop up if I kill both of these guys in one go. Will this work without him activating? I nope, he will get activated right away. Just gotta lure him here. Alright. Use time travel to go back and stop the World War... Nah, use time travel to go back and do glitches and... I love you guys. I guess that didn't trigger anything. Okay, let's go and see what's around here. Okay, I mean this is one that I'm actually really excited because I don't actually... This one's a very different dungeon. Okay, I know I need bombs for this wall here. Yeah, and fun fact, I know Zelda and the team actually worked to make something custom just to make this wall covered because it wasn't actually there when they got the map. Alright, so let's try the left path. Nope, left path is locked. Yeah, I forgot. There's a switch up top. I probably have to press that to even do anything. And we're probably going to have to use the bomb flowers to actually open up these gates. So let's do that here. Yep. Kaboom. Alright. What's behind here? Nada. Okay. Next one. I know it's further down, but I'm just curious if there's anything interesting that's behind here. I know I had to analyze all these to make those location maps for you guys in my earlier videos. Love how oh god, am I gonna make it there? Nope. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Oh wait, there's another bomb flower here. I'm blind. Okay, let's pick it up and try again. Okay, now that's the main one. I just want to blow up the center one too, just to see what's behind that actually. Anything here? Another bomb flower. Okay. 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 I don't see the point of that since it blew up everything, but okay. So yeah, I think this place is more or less the same. There's I think a Dodongo or two here. Unfortunately, oh yeah, the baby Dodongos are here. The shield is crazy good in this version. It seems to block everything. Come on. The favorite part of this beta? Well, the dungeons, because, well, we actually get puzzles, actually. That's what I really love about this. We've got the dungeon map. Good, we'll need it, because the Dodongo Cavern is pretty big, actually. And you can easily get lost. So, we got brick textures here. Oh god, we got fire keys, so I gotta be careful not to lose my shield. So notice there's brick walls, actually. These were definitely not actually in the original. Yeah, it's actually from, I think, quite a bit earlier, too. Since, oh, we actually didn't lose our shield. Neat. Ah, Legendary Basil. I will do Twilight Princess later on. That's what I'm planning to do. We have just a few other games first. Tackle. Mini boss time. Oh, no mini boss music. Okay. I always loved this. I always loved the mini boss song. I usually hit everything with a jump slash always. So the fact that I have to press 2 buttons to do jump slash is neat. By neat, I mean, oi, beta for ya. That guy's just spazzing out. Come on. So one of you guys come to me. Or are you guys gonna keep spazzing out? There you go. You know what? Screw this. I seem to have infinite Deku nuts, so we'll just do this the old-fashioned way. Alright, come on, come on. I know, we're cheesing this with Deku nuts. Yeah, basically I'm planning to finish Majora's Mask, then comes Wind Waker, and then comes Twilight Princess. I mean, I'm gonna do different games in between too, as you guys know, like do like Metroid and stuff. And yeah, we have to step on that. Oh god, we gotta get out of here. Come on, there. Yeah, we got an 1/8 of a heart now. Yeah, I mean, the cavern in some parts is the same, but in many places it's not as well. The last room we were in actually is quite different, and you'll see some really different stuff later on actually as we go through. But the puzzles can be quite different in this version. Alright, let's move on to this door here. Alright. Ow. I gotta be careful with that. Dodongos will bomb you too. Okay. Where's the bomb flower? We need one. Bomb flower, where are you? Because I'm gonna need it for this part. Wait, are these bombable? Maybe they're not bombable. Nope, 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 nope. They are. Nope. I better climb up fast. There's no bomb flower here. I just gotta hit the switch and make a run for it. Okay, moving forward. Alright, so we got a real Dodongo here, and unfortunately we cannot bomb it yet because I don't have bombs yet. Oh, but at least I can hit its tail and hurt him. Can't wait to slash some Dodongos in this case. And they blow up themselves, of course. Alright. So this was a new area, by the way, to this blue room that exists in the final version, because this door doesn't exist, actually. So yeah, it usually caves off around here in the final version of this area room. I probably don't have to kill him, but eh. There you go. One thing I really like is how you can actually slash and... Oh, you can't slash and run. Oh, you can slash and run to a degree. You just if you press twice, Link will stop. But if you press it once, he will not. Because that's what it was in the beta. It's kind of like Twilight Princess, where Link could slash and run. Alright, I'm going to check that door that's over here. I know this was the way of progression in the final games. I don't remember how it is in this version. Oh yes, the big switch. We need to, I think, open up the other side or something. Nice. Okay, we're going to the next room. Alright, I think I'm going to go in there now. Zelda 64 devs probably wouldn't say it out loud, I imagine, because legal reasons, but I bet you they absolutely love this stuff. Nintendo executives, however, probably hate this. They absolutely hate this, especially that we're gonna probably play this over anything else. Alright, so yeah, the old puzzle of trying to... And this puzzle is exactly the same, it's no different. So let me try to pick this up. I hate A and B reverse, honestly. Oh god, we're dying. I better save just because of reasons. There you go. I would love to see Koizumi's reaction, since he was actually directly involved in Koizumi and Onuma's reaction though to these, considering they were responsible for the programming and the design of the dungeons. Especially Onuma, he designed these whole dungeons himself. Crazy. Mr. Dungeon Designer became the director of the series eventually and took it over. Yeah, Nintendo executives are anti-fun. Developers are completely opposite. Alright. Let's see what's here. We got the big ass bridge here. Which you can get a better view now of the room actually. We got these platforms here. We got Dodongo's mouth, which we gotta open up somehow. I think we're gonna need a bomb for that though, so we gotta find the bombs somewhere. Okay, we got another Dodongo. I'm gonna skip him. I don't think I'm gonna bother fighting him. This is a completely new room, by the way. No, this is not a completely new room. This is in the final game. This is just different. We got an elevator here. Thank you. It's just, yeah, very differently laid out. Yeah, this is... Okay, this is a new room. Because there's a slide at the end of it. This was... And there's fire pits everywhere. Oh, this is what these were for. I was wondering what they were actually, I think, when I analyzed this video. They actually blow fire out. Nice. That's like death to your... There you go. Oh god, there's boulders coming down and everything. It's possible some of these... Ow. Oh god, I am dying. We need hearts. Okay, so there's boulders running down, and there's a chest there. Do I make a leap of faith? I think I will. Yes, it worked. This is. I bet you the bomb's in there. I bet you the bomb's in there. This looks terrifying enough for that to be the case. Let's see. You got a bomb back. Okay, I guess we got bombs. I'm going to do a save first, and now game crashed. Okay, we're going to do that thing again and try again. I love how every time I want to use the start menu for a proper reason, it does that. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try a different room because I'm gonna need the bomb flowers eventually somehow to run. I mean, the worst comes to worst, we just can't face the boss, I think, because rooms leading to the boss. And because we've done mostly an exploration, I might come back and just do a wrap up of these for part 2 when I figure out the issue. And we're dying. We're dying pretty freaking badly right now. Alright, let's see what else can we do here. Okay, normally I'm supposed to, I think, I have to get there somehow. But we got bombs, it's just I gotta open up the bomb bag somehow. Yeah, I probably should use a different emulator and see how this works. I don't unfortunately have any of the other emulators. I'll have to do that for another part if I was gonna do that. So, let's try opening the bomb, the start menu in another room. This one start menu issue after another. I love this game. Okay, we'll save. We'll press the freaking start button. That didn't work out. Okay, I mean, we all saw it worked out earlier for us. But we'll do this once more here. I mean, yeah, I'm basically just closing and opening it because I think it kind of refreshes the cache. Okay, let's try this again. Nope, it won't. I think we're kind of boned on how far we can get in the Dodongo's Cavern for now. Hello, welcome. We're trying to figure this damn dungeon out. But it's killing me more than you might imagine, thanks to, well, reasons. But yeah, well, let's see more of the dungeon in the meantime. Maybe I'll try in a different room as well. Maybe open it in the overworld. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we'll go in the we'll exit the dungeon altogether and try it. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, it might work there because, yeah, I noticed it worked out in Hyrule Field earlier when we did it, but try another graphical plugin. That's not a bad idea. Let's just go outside first and see if this works, and I'll try a different graphical plugin. Cause I'm using Glide 64 right now, which I don't know how good it is. Unfortunately, I'm not as technical as I should be for some of this stuff. Okay, let's try this here. Start menu. Yeah, it didn't work. Okay, we're gonna try a different graphical plugin, and hopefully it'll work. Yeah, at least we're learning what works and what isn't working. Okay, so graphical plugin. Let me just pick a different one. Whoops. I went to the wrong menu there. Okay, let's see. Okay, maybe I'll try. I'm trying to remember what some of these do. I used to know how to what some of them done really well, but not as well as it should be. Okay, let's try this now. I don't know actually how long I'll be streaming for. I'll be going for a while though, I think. Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, I just reset it because of the plugin I just put in. Let's try it now. It works! It works. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That worked perfectly. Now let's just hope we survive Dodongo's Cavern long enough. Because I only have I'm doing this on a 1 heart challenge now. The entrance to Kakariko village. Yes, I did, and now it's working. Thank you, Z64. Thank you for being here and guiding me through this. Because, boy, I'm not technical at all, it seems. I'm only technical enough to use certain things with certain things. I'm a video editor, guys. I'm not a programmer in anything near that. Yeah. And Z64, one of the developers of this whole thing. Give the person a round of applause because they're amazing for this. Okay, here we go. And yeah, I'm a video editor for some of you don't know in my regular life. Full-time job and everything, work in the film industry. So that's why I only can give a big video out maybe only every 2 weeks. Anyways, we're now gonna go and try to fight the Dodongo King himself. Oh god. Oh right, this is a different puzzle. Shoot, I just realized that. It's a completely different puzzle. Okay, we gotta go back down and do something else. Clearly. Yeah, I mean, some people have said how they like how my videos look and stuff because of and that's basically the reason, because I'm a video editor. I can edit videos pretty nicely, actually. Anyways, yeah, we're trying to get back there. I'm sorry for the constant beeping here. Let me also fix this damn crop that I'm having here. Let me just fix this quickly. I do not like this crop. I just want to make this look a little bit better for you guys. There you go. That's better. Yeah, Streamlabs is finicky like that. Oh shoot, I was? Okay. Trying to open it up. Okay, I thought there was something else I missed in the other room, but that works for me. And this thing seems spawning, okay. Alright, so let's try to figure this puzzle out now. This is an entirely new puzzle, and the mouth warps in and out. Lovely. Alright, let's see. Oh! I think I'm starting to see something here. Well, I edit on Adobe Premiere. I can also use Avid, but for videos like this, Premiere works better. Alright, so how do we do this? Okay, the mouth is supposed to come down here so we can go inside. What am I missing here? I'm looking around here. Navi is definitely pointing to its mouth in some ways. Okay, let's see. If I jump down, I'm a dead man, so let's not do that. Yeah, but what am I doing wrong? Wait. Am I supposed? I was thinking maybe I should shoot something, but there's nothing to shoot. Oh boy, the mouth loves to phase in and out, definitely. I don't know, now he's trying to tell me something, but every time, but I definitely cannot check it. It won't Z-target tell me. Yeah, no, I'm supposed to. I know in the final game you're supposed to bomb the eyes, but I can't bomb the eyes from here, or up. Maybe I am supposed to go back up there. Ah, son of a. Okay, we're gonna go back up there. Okay, at least we only lost a quarter of a heart. We're gonna fight King Dodongo on only 3/4 of a heart. Dear God. I need to find hearts fast. Alright, what is there a level above the mouth to jump to? No. There's something more to it. And I want to try to find this out. So, we'll see. I know, I'm sorry if it seems obvious to some of you, but not so obvious to others, but we're gonna, but I'm clearly derping here after the start menu fiasco we had earlier. I mean, this whole stream has felt like a derp on my whole Project 64 end here. Alright. The eye is here. We're supposed to do something here. Imagine if it was just simply shooting the eye. That would do it. But it's not. It says check, but I can't check anything here. In case some of you were wondering. This isn't something, is it? Nope, it is not. Okay, this is getting interesting here. But what could it be actually? That I gotta do. I must be. One thing I do want to do is go on the other side actually. Maybe the other side actually provides me with something. Let's do that. Let's actually go to the other side and see. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a switch probably in the other room across the bridge. Say it, King Dodongo and half a heart. Let's do this. I got a bomb bag earlier, but I can't reach the eyes. I don't think so, at least. I don't think I can. Wait. Yeah, I know. This probably might be obvious to some of you, and not so obvious to me. So it's making me look hella dumb here. But there we go. Once more. I'm gonna go across to just see what's there. With half a heart and ticking. King Dodongo and only half a heart. That'll be fun to do. The half a heart challenge. Beat the whole game in only half a heart. That's the, yeah, screw the 3 heart challenge. This is what you do now. I feel like I've been up here so much that I should have at least collected all 8 of a heart. Yeah, I want to go to the other room first before I actually go forward and see and try what this once more. Maybe I'll try that. Let's just go to this room first. I just want to see what's in here. Oh wait, we have been here, haven't we? Yes, we have been here. Right. I probably will. I probably will. Let's try this once more. Maybe I am supposed to throw a bomb at it. It sounds silly, but I can believe it. I can believe this. I can really believe this. Let's try this once more. Let's throw a bomb at it and hope for the best. Okay, let's see if this works here. Alley-oop. It can't go that high, so maybe. Let's try it. A little closer. Oh god. No. Ow. Welp, we're dead. We're F7 to get back here. And doing this over, no way am I gonna go through this whole thing again. At least back to 1 heart. You know, once we're out of here and I'm done with that heart, with that beep of a heart, I will feel much better probably. The dungeon, some of the puzzles are the same. There are some different puzzles altogether too, but the dungeon can be beaten quicker. I've noticed, since yeah, they definitely made the dungeon in the final game longer. This is actually a lot shorter than I remember it being. Oh yeah, Navi does have her beta wings. Neat. Neat. Heh. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna, yeah, we're only at half a heart, so I'm gonna save state the hell out of this here, because okay, let's try this here. Once more. Let's stand in front of it properly and do this right. Son of a... Ugh. Are you serious? Wow. You want to get... This is like where I feel like slapping myself now. I was like, no way, this is too stupid. It can't be... Oh shit, this is actually what it is. They actually were intending this. Wow. Wow. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Okay, we're gonna fight King Dodongo. What's this sign say here? Dodongo's skin is hard enough to be invincible, but actually they have they seem to be weak to bombs. It's secret to everybody. Oh god. Yeah, I know. Oh wait, notice we have a... Anyways, let's fight King Dodongo himself on one heart. Let's do this. Let's do this, actually. You know, for as much as you guys came here to see the beta stuff, I hope at least me struggling with that was at least somewhat entertaining. King Dodongo definitely looks like the way he should. I want to see the old version of him where he's perfectly green. Okay, come on. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Messed up, messed up. Yep, I have to always remember, run with your bombs. You cannot just throw them as is. I mean, it's not that different, but it's always just neater when you do this. But, oh shit, it didn't go inside him. Okay. Yeah, being more cautious so I miss my throws like that sometimes. Alright, come on, come on. There we go, now that's more like it. Whoops! There you go. Alright. Whoops. I'm using the Deku sticks simply because Deku sticks are actually stronger than the Kokiri sword, unless they change the damage output on this version. But the... Well, okay. Okay. Okay, King Dodongo. Okay. Yes, that's right. Run from me. Oh, and I'm doing well there. Oh god. Oh god, King Dodongo's gone in reverse. Okay, we're gonna also do the same. Go in reverse and meet him where we should meet him. Oh crap. Okay, I thought I was a dead man there for a moment. King Dodongo changes directions in this version. That's interesting to see. I was not... Doesn't just turn around automatically like he normally did in the final version. Yeah, the stick doesn't break in this. I love the beta version of the stick. It's overpowered as hell. But... There you go. We did it, guys. We beat Dodongo's Cavern. Dear god, that took too long. Yeah, we did it. Alright. Let's Is there a heart piece anywhere? Because good God, I could use it. I mean, this thing's probably done after I teleport, so we're gonna be moving to the next area to check out. Ooh, 122 people, not bad. Yeah, you guys actually stuck around even with all my derpiness. We actually did that dungeon. Hell yeah. Anyways, this is the Christian L. This is the Spaceworld Demo actually. A leak of it happened a while back, and the team featuring Zell and Z64, who are here actually, put this together to make it playable. So here we go. All right, so excellent. Went to the title screen again. I think it killed King Dodongo. You got submerged in lava. I think he's actually dead. We could return there, but I do want to. I mean, I guess Battle Tour is just fighting Goma and King Dodongo and a bunch of Stalfos. I guess we'll do Inside the Great Deku Tree now that we can. I hope we can. Let's just, before anything else, start menu. Let's make sure it works. Okay, it works. Good. It freaking works. Okay, we can blaze through this now. We'll check out the extras, I guess, after. I mean, yeah, I mean, I went through actually a good chunk of this actually, other than the map select. Map select has a lot of stuff. Right, yeah, map select is in that. Map select has a lot of neat stuff in there. Yeah, because what they put together is basically the Spaceworld Demo, and they put together the and then they made a separate menu for the map select featuring other beta maps found through leaks, data mining the game, and all that other stuff. Well, not data mining the game, just leak maps. Yeah, we already have enough things that show off stuff that were like that. Man, nuts to that. I'm just gonna open up the chest. Come on. I am using the Glide 64. Basically, I was using a Glide 64 plugin earlier. It didn't work. I switched to a different one, and now it works. So there's that. Okay, I'm just gonna F5 and make sure the F5 button works here. And oh, thank God, it actually works. Okay, we can beat this dungeon now. We can freaking beat this dungeon. Okay, we got our fairy slingshot. We can beat this damn dungeon. Now blaze through this. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, we had problems with the start button earlier. Yes, I know. Because we had a weird graphics plugin that kept preventing it from being loaded. So therefore, I kept going back in and out and failed. Now we can do this. That's why I'm skipping some of these rooms because I showed these off earlier. Instead, we're going back to where we were near the top, and a lot of these rooms in the middle are not needed to beat the dungeon. So yeah, we're just blazing through that. Okay, so yeah, let's start the spider genocide again here. Yep, and kill every last one of them. Okay, any more? Did they always die this easily? I don't remember them dying so easily. Maybe it's just been such a long time since I last faced them that I can't remember how quickly they would die. Alright, let's open up the room and get out of here. I'm a terrible shot, by the way. There you go. And finally we can progress. We can actually progress. Okay, I just took a drink of coffee and now we are gonna blaze through this further. Now that we actually can. Because good God, I'm happy we can. Alright, so I think this is where we last stopped, actually. I'm still gonna press the F5 button every so often because I'm afraid of bad shit happening. But at least we are realizing what plugins to use, what not to use. Like, don't use Glide 64. That thing's not gonna work well with this. There are unused. I mean, the items are the same still. I mean, the fairy slingshot looks different. We can't access this door yet, actually. But otherwise, different items here and there. Yeah, there's supposed to be fairies in this dungeon, but the fairies actually are not here in this Spaceworld demo, so the team didn't bother programming it in. They probably didn't program it in yet because, I mean, it wasn't the Spaceworld demo yet because they probably didn't want to get too deep in the story. But according to text found, they're supposed to be here. You're supposed to find the fairies that are trapped in treasure chests or something, I believe. Okay, here we go. Oh god, I thought I was gonna fall. Okay. The landmine is, I believe, in this version too. So, yeah. A reverse chest. I wonder if this was intentionally supposed to be reversed. Why the hell is the dungeon map so high up? Like, seriously, we're like nearly done the dungeon actually. But it's all the way up like this. Alright, anyways, going back, let's go the other way. Oh, there's an eye there. I'm supposed to shoot? Am I supposed to do that? I've been in that room, right? I think I've been in that room that requires an eye being shot, but I'll open it up anyways. Yeah, I have... Yeah, that's true. I should save state before taking any leaps of any big leaps. Yeah, I don't want to waste people's time again. I've already wasted enough time with this damn dungeon. Okay. Okay, let's try this and see what's behind this door. I'm not sure if I've been here yet before. I was here earlier, but I think there was an eighth of a heart in here. Yeah, for those who don't know, these were supposed to originally hold fairies inside them, I think. And hello, welcome to the stream. Eskilman, I don't know how to pronounce that, but okay. Alright, so yeah, let's go back through this. Right, yep, I'm just going straight up, nope. Alright, yeah, we just gotta open up that door at the very top, I believe. Next. Yeah, I'm guessing there's probably a switch or something I'm supposed to shoot somewhere. I'll figure it out very soon, I'm guessing. Oh wait, I think there is actually. I vaguely remember seeing something a while back on it. Oh god, these guys respawn? Nope, 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 nope. I'm not an arachnophobe, but nope. Okay, yeah. So what was I doing here? Okay, I see an eye there I could shoot, but I'm sure it's for that door. I'll open it up for now anyways. Ooh, one shot. Nice. Okay, yeah, we've been here. Okay, there's no point in jumping down there. Let's go the other way again and see if there's an eye or something I could shoot there. The GitHub page is in the description actually if you guys want to go to and download this mod. You'll of course need a legal, quote-unquote legal version of Ocarina of Time's ROM to work this actually. So, yeah. Which you could get using this just thing that lets you dump ROMs, I believe. But yeah, there's the switch for it. I knew there was one around here somewhere. Okay, here we go. Next area. Progress. Oh god. I'm just gonna light everything up first. Light everything on fire first. Make this tree burn. Do I feel like fighting these guys? No, I'm moving forward. I'm really sick of Deku Babas at this point. Okay, let's see. I'm being asked. I wonder when they decide to change the fairy story, needing to rescue them from inside the Great Deku Tree, and what the connection is to the dungeon being completely redesigned. Yeah, it was from the Spaceworld Demo, so not needed anymore. Let's go in this path. Alright, we got a spider we gotta fight. Skull tail at a time. Whoops. Alright, now, I absolutely love these rooms with the windows, by the way. I mean, not the skull tails themselves, but I do love these rooms a lot. Oh, why do I take damage so easily from them in this version? Much easier with the Deku stick, since there's actually range to this. Okay, next spider. Come on. Oh wait. Yep, I'm at half a stick. I need a bigger stick now. Come on. Ugh. A and B reverse does make things tougher, by the way. There you go. I don't even know how I killed him. I just randomly slashed until he died. Now let's hit this big block switch. Yeah, I mean, I don't like spiders, but I'm not afraid of them. I more fear other insects, realistically speaking. Alright, I think there's something I gotta do downstairs. I just kind of think there's stuff. I know the layout of this dungeon because I had to do those videos earlier to cover what they look like, but I don't know the puzzles around them. So, yeah, for those of you wondering how the hell did some guy who made a whole video around them not know what to do? Yeah, it's because I don't know the puzzles, and I can derp out a lot, especially when there's people watching. It's fun. Okay, whoops. Okay. Alright, we are... How far up were we? Okay, we're close to the top. Not bad. Okay. Normally at the top, I believe that's where Navi was supposed to be, but you got Navi from the start in the Spaceworld Demo, so... Yeah. Yeah, Navi tells you about Goma, actually, but... yeah, there's no... But that's not really happening in this version. Okay, I think this part involves something with torches. Yeah, I mean, I already see a torch here. I'm supposed to light up a bunch of torches, I think. And the stick is small. I probably shouldn't have used it to fight off a bunch of spiders earlier. Oh well. I hope I don't completely lose it. Oh, this is fun. Oh, can I jump and get it lit? Okay, we need a bigger stick somehow. I gotta find one somewhere. Maybe he'll drop one upon dying. Come on, give me a stick. Got a heart, but not a stick. Oh wait, these guys can. Deku stick is weird with the Deku Babas here. It sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't work. Ah. There we go, we got a full stick now. Now we can do this properly. Okay, I'm just gonna clear the path because I cannot otherwise get the stick all the way through. I know, I am doing this all wrong. These versions are a lot tougher to defeat compared to the final games. They were never this invincible to everything. And I can't even jump slash because half the time I'm trying to jump slash at it. There you go, that's better. Yeah, you gotta actually press jump and then sword for that. And yes, there's a jump button for those of you who did catch on earlier. Yeah, the Deku Babas are invincible to sword hits at some point. I don't know why. Maybe they hadn't programmed them yet. But yeah, jump slash seems to do it fine. Wait, Link had the Navi before he entered the Great Deku Tree? Because yeah, I found text in there too that said Link finds it. Navi introduces herself to Link and says Goma is inside the tree. Huh. Okay, well, let's actually light all the torches now. Okay, so I'm hoping this doesn't burn out like it does in the final game. Yeah, sorry to non-English speakers. I never can make CCs for others, especially considering that needs a budget. This show runs on zero money. Okay, well. Oh, okay, so I thought I was supposed to talk to him. Nope, these are just the ones who shoot. Oh, I cannot actually shield and stab at the same time. That's interesting. Come on. Yeah, you really gotta relearn how to play the game practically when you play this version. Alright, Deku Scrub. There you go. Yeah, the jump button is interesting but annoying because you can't jump slash normally, so you gotta first jump and then press the jump button, and then press the sword button. It's annoying. It's very annoying. This is probably why they automated it in the end. And I'm very used to jump slashing literally everything in this game. So yeah, it's been a struggle sometimes, and that's why I even lose as many hearts as I do. I'd be dead right now if this was my first time playing this whole game. As it'd be at 3 hearts, I imagine. Okay, let us move forward to this room. We are near the top. Okay, I see a big ass spider web here. Okay, I should not jump down. We have no reason to be here, it seems. Oh god, I almost fell. Don't fall, Link. There, God, the camera's just spazzing out, so well, I am past him. Screw that shit. I'm not gonna fight him any further. Yeah, let's save state. You're right, Z64. Let's save state this whole thing. Right at the top. This is where I think Navi would normally be, actually, but I don't know anymore. Let's see. Yeah. Instead, there's definitely supposed to probably be a fairy of some sort in here. So, but of course, they're not there. But instead, there was just a bunch of heart pieces. Okay, so what are we supposed to do next? Right, we're supposed to get the door active to go to Goma. Because, yeah, there is a way down, but I have to figure out how to get there. Did I go there? I'm gonna save state because I'm gonna make a jump. I don't remember if I made it to this door. Leap of faith. Nope. I probably went. Oh. Okay, we can now go to Goma. I'm still gonna check this room though. That's clever as hell, guys. That's clever. We've been in this room? This room looks familiar, but it isn't at the same time. Ah, screw it, I'm gonna go fight Goma. Alright, so yeah, we can now do this. So Goma is behind this door from what I remember. Yeah, the tunic actually is lighter in the beta actually. So they replicated it back to that original color. Alright. Yeah, by the way, if any of you ever thought out just because I make videos you like that I'm an incredible gamer, I'm not. I can play some pretty hard games at hard difficulties like Devil May Cry, but yeah, I can still make a lot of stupid decisions like I did today. Another whiff of coffee, and here we go. Let's fight Goma. What's this here? Goma is lurking in the dark. Is it really how before each boss there gives a little bit of a hint actually? They don't do that in the final game. They're like, good freaking luck. This is a different door too. Look at that. A wooden... yeah. Alright, here we go. We're gonna fight Goma. There may have been there was definitely a Deku Tree early on, but I'm not sure if it was as early as the 2-button phase. It was there maybe either the stage after or just around then. Here we go. This is just Goma. It's not going to be any different. But we're going to check out something else afterwards in this demo. What the? Oh, right. Are we supposed to slingshot it first? Right. I have not fought Goma in a little while. Thought it was... oh, okay, yes. Now I remember how to do this. Yeah, it's just the basic Goma fight. I usually can knock it down before it lays its eggs, I think. Yes, I can. I still can. I still got it. Alright, yeah, we're gonna keep doing that same trick of just knocking it down before it lays any eggs. We already killed enough of its children. Oh shit. Oh yep, I messed up. We're gonna fight his children. Nope. 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 Okay, come on, Goma. I'm so used to jump slashing at Goma always, but yes, Goma's done. Yeah, there's an earlier Goma room actually, which is I think for the proto Deku Tree as well. I mean, yeah, the textures seem to work well with each other, so it probably is actually the case. And here we are. I love how there's no heart piece here. I mean, no surprise, the dungeon's not going to continue any further. I'd say we made this is an accomplishment just to get through this dungeon because of the damn start button. Okay, next dungeon. Or there's nowhere dungeons, but I think there's something else under dungeon library called special course. Let's see what this is. Oh right, the Gerudo training grounds. And Saria's here. Okay, let's talk to her. Right, she's a tour for the Spaceworld thing, that's why. Yeah, so she'll be everywhere. Everywhere. She watches you while you sleep even. Each goal has a war point at the goal. The content of each course is written on the signs, so be sure to read them. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Yeah, sorry if my mic is crunchy. I mean, I think it sounds okay enough. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I don't have a Yeti mic or anything like that. I should probably get one, but I don't stream enough to bother, which is why I haven't. I just use one. It's good enough for you guys to understand. It doesn't sound too annoying. I mean, my voice is already annoying as hell, but still. Alright, let's start with the left room. I always like the left room more anyways. I think some of this stuff is the same and some of it is quite different. Like, this room is definitely the same as the final games. Okay, let's try this here. Yeah, same puzzle still. And come on. Nope. Damn it. Wow, I actually missed that one. Wait, did these reset after a while? Oh, are you serious? Okay. You know, let's just be glad I have infinite arrows here. These guys knew who they were dealing with. Okay, one more eye. Let's not mess it up this time. We got all of them, didn't we? Oh right, there's one more eye, right, there's 4 sides to this guy. Shit. Come on. No, don't. No. Ah, we messed up. We gotta do this over. Oh god. I mean, I could cheese it and just go in the middle. You know what's? No, I don't feel like cheesing it. No. I have a little bit of self-restraint here. Okay, let's keep trying this here. Hopefully I won't mess up too badly. Yeah, I know. Welcome to me sucking at Zelda. In case you guys wondered. I may know a lot, but I suck, clearly. I used to be actually... And I keep missing on the final eye, it seems, too. Okay, let's focus, actually, a little. I'm now crunched up in my... In the usual gamer, hunched over pose. And now I got that damn final eye that I couldn't earlier. So, no, don't miss it. No. Good God, this is pain. This is just pain. This is pain. The fact. Okay, we got one more eye. Maybe we could do this. Maybe we could do this time. Yes! Oh god, that would took too many tries. Oh, okay, let's go through this. Okay, we're done this thing. We got a teleport. Okay, we got a portal here. Let's see what happens when we go through the portal. Yeah, I wish I had Unicorn Fountain in these. Unfortunately, we don't, but we need a way newer demo for that. Alright, that's the left path. We'll try the right path next. The center path is going to be interesting for those of you, and in fact, it's going to be very familiar. Not final game familiar, but just very familiar. But yeah, the difference between this and the final game's Gerudo Train Ground is that there is no intersection of paths. Like, there was a big like the paths intersected with each other in the final game, but they don't here. Okay, I'm supposed to, I think, collect silver rupees here since I saw one earlier and grabbed it, and it's a literal maze here. I don't think this was at all in the final game, or was it? Actually, I can't remember the Gerudo Training Grounds that well. It was one of the weirder dungeons to me. But they do pay off well. Man, look at that rupee counter. The text is so weird for it. Alright, let's see. Okay, we gotta go through here. I think maybe we gotta kill all the Poe. Maybe that's what we gotta do. Because, yeah, I'm not seeing any more silver rupees around. Yeah, we're just looking around here. Okay, there's another Poe around here. Get back here, you damn ghost. Oh yeah, that did actually do that. Alright. So, I hope you guys are all still enjoying this and haven't given up from me trying to do the restart button earlier. I'm still impressed this many people are watching. But hey, we did this. The two paths on the left and right are actually really short. The center path is going to be long. I'm actually kind of surprised that one, they let you choose in any order, because the center one's clearly the toughest one, supposedly. And you'll see what I mean. I just know what it is, because I had to analyze it earlier, but I don't know the puzzles around it. So, here we go. Center path. Alright, you Gerudos, what did you prepare for me here? Oh yeah, in case some of you didn't know, it's the Dompe ghost chase that was in the final game. They used it here originally before I guess they separated and gave him his own chase for the hook shot. I don't know how you're supposed to get the hook shot originally, in other words, since this maybe someone gives it to you. Maybe originally it was given to you by Sheik, for all we know. Yeah, it looks like it's just simply following. Yeah, it's actually not that hard. I thought it was gonna be. Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit! Oh good, that scared me. We screwed up. We have to start over. I think that's at least what it would have been. Okay, go left. Okay, yes, we're near the end. This is still, yeah, this is the exact same layout as Dompe Race, actually, in the final game, too. Not much is different at all, actually. They just literally copied and pasted. Like this part, and I guess you fight the Poe at the end, too. Come on, show yourself. Sweet. Okay, on to the last portal. Alright, I think we're done this dungeon now. Now that we did all three. Did we get anything more? No, I guess that's it. So, what happens if I go outside? Do I end up in the Gerudo Fortress? Oh, we can't go outside. There's no door. Shit, the Gerudo trapped me. Well, I guess you're supposed to reset at this point. Alright, so we've done so far a few things here. We've done all of this. We've done all of this. We've done the first two, obviously. We haven't done the Stalfo. I know this is I've seen the screenshots before. I think you fight two Stalfo here. Okay, let's do it. Oh god, I just realized we do not have. This is A and B reverse without a jump slash. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck a lot. Or maybe not. I'm doing actually kinda okay. I forgot Stalfo are not that hard to defeat when you remember how to fight them. Yeah, you always have to just always move to the left of them, and you pretty much can wreck them. Yeah, I guess this was there just to show you off two of the enemies you could fight in the demo. I don't think there was. Yeah, and this is clearly meant. They're using the room from the Forest Temple. The boss clear. Like this is supposed to be a boss. Alright, now portal. There's no portal. Oh, there's a portal. Okay, never mind. So yeah, here we go. We defeat the Skulltilla dungeon. I mean, the Stalfo dungeon. The one from the beta stage that we never got. Alright, so we've done that. Let's go to extra. Whoops, I pressed the B button by mistake. Again. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't have an N64 controller on me. I couldn't. Yeah, I have to use a a generic controller for this stuff. So we got credits, and we got a map select. We'll go to credits at the end. Here's the fun part. We're gonna do map select, and there's a lot here we could look at. So there's a lot of interesting things here. So we'll check out Hyrule Field. I think some of this stuff is stuff we have not seen at all in the demo. So here's Hyrule Field. Oh, it's the one we saw earlier. Yeah, we've seen this one. We don't have to see this one again. So we'll go back to the menu and try a different map here. Yeah, Beta Kakariko Village. This is what I want to show you guys. Welcome to Beta Kakariko Village. It's flat. It's boring as hell. It's flat. And this is from a very early stage because the textures are quite different actually. Yeah, some of the familiar NPCs have been placed here for obvious reasons. We can't enter into any doors, I guess. But yeah. Surprised they didn't just put in the Kakariko music in this either. It's a secret to everybody. Ooh, ominous. Oh yeah, right. I could do quick map select. I forgot. We could do that in this version. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I thought maybe that wasn't available since this is not based off the debug version. But I guess that was programmed back into here too. Heh. Some of these NPCs up close. Wait, I think this is one of the beta ones actually. The beta NPCs that we never got in the final game, but found in the data. But yeah, there wasn't too much to Kakariko Village, just a very simple village from quite early in development, using models from later in development to fill it in and make it look a little bit more interesting. Oh yeah, right, we could use the medallions. Let's give it a shot actually. I got F5 because I don't trust the start button. Yes, we got full access to the medallions. Let's actually try some of these. Alright, we obviously know what these two do. Let's try the ice medallion. I probably want to do it with enemies though, so let's find enemies first and do it later. Let's go to the graveyard. I think there's a Poe there actually. And yeah, I'm gonna try out all the items that we don't have in the final game, obviously. Oh, I can't roll. I just realized I cannot roll in this version. Okay, to the graveyard we go. So it is a beta graveyard. I've seen this in screenshots, and there's a Poe here originally, but I guess spiders are here now. And there's a Dodongo here. Oh god, it's gonna blow up. Okay, let's try some of these items. Let's try let's put a freezing effect on. There's a dark, and there's oh, this is interesting. That's interesting. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, let's try freezing this guy. Did that work, or was I too far away? Nope, that did not work. Let's try again. Nope, that did not work on him. I'm guessing it doesn't work on every enemy. You gotta find compatible enemies. I know I tried it earlier and it worked on some enemies, but I guess not on these guys. Actually, what does the dark one do? Let me try that. Yeah, I know this is supposed to make the area darker, but oh man, that's dark. You guys, wow. Yeah, I know it's used as a way to do stealth, which will work in stealth sections of the game pretty well. You can sneak past enemies this way, actually, pretty nicely too. Look at that! Wow. All right, let's use the spirit, not spirit, but. Okay, I thought maybe we can make it brighter with that, but I guess we cannot. And there's yeah, the spirit medallion, light medallion seem to automatic. Oh, right, that's because I'm. Yeah, now understanding what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, basically, if you have your bow on you could equip the medallion to it and try to see how it works. All right, let's make everything brighter first, or we cannot as long as the effect of this is on. Anyways, yeah, there's the beta graveyard. There's crosses here. I'm thinking the sun song been used here, but maybe not back then. Moving back. Yeah, we'll try out the arrows. I could see how they work. Oh god, the effect is still on. Can I turn it off? Maybe I'm supposed to equip it and turn it off this way. Nope. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of there. Okay, let's try that again. Oh man, we're gonna try the medallions later. Again, we have something really super special, awesome. The Lost Woods. Oh, we could try them here too, actually. We're Adult Link in the Lost Woods. So welcome to the beta Lost Woods. It's actually a Lost Woods full of trees. I tried to do this myself and I failed miserably, but this amazing team featuring Z64 and Zelda did an amazing job making this work, making it full of big trees and everything as I've wanted it. And there's these beta enemies too, the slimes, or which probably became the choo-choos in later Zelda games. Anyways, yeah, let's try some of the medallions while we're here. I'm gonna equip this, gonna equip this too. Let's try this out. Let's find some enemies to use the... Oh, perfect enemy. And a beta Skulltilla, and Stalfo. Oh man, we froze him stiff. Nice. Let's see how it works on multiple enemies too. Does it freeze everything in sight? Not... Okay, so it doesn't seem to work on hovering enemies. Okay, now let's try this. I'm curious what happens if I put this on my bow and try it. Or rather, I should probably defeat that P-hat first. And actually, there is a different animation for this here. Let's try this. Yeah. Wow, the P-hat's invincible. Wow. Okay, I think this was from me using the light arrows on the... Wow. But it seems to only work on enemies, so more or less, so... Okay, there's one item left to use, actually, and I really want to try this. The Speared Medallion. If you guys have watched my other video, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see what happens. So yeah, welcome. We're Navi now. We are freaking Navi. How the hell do we hover? We go down like this, and we hover like this. Oh, sweet. We can hover. We can hover, guys. And we can go in ultimate as high as we want, and there's a limit to these trees. I showed off these trees, I remember, in a video, and there was no top to them. The fog was indeed supposed to cover them. Ho ho. This is freaking amazing. I'm thinking this was supposed to use magic, but since there is no magic meter, well then, we can go as far as we want. It's a good way to explore, actually, too. We could look around the forest as a fairy and see what's around, actually. So yeah, the Lost Woods, as we can see, full of trees, full of fog. The amazing thing is that of how these areas are so nicely linked to each other too. The enemies, the slimes. The slimes are from an earlier stage, but I think they put them in just for us to explore. Just like those Stalfos were too. Oh, there's a limit actually. Now what happens if we shoot an enemy with that? I made a really weird suggestion that maybe we could become the enemy, but let's see what happens. Okay, that's a rock. I thought it was a like for a moment. Let's find one of the slimes and try to shoot it and see what happens. I love the effect, by the way. Okay, damages it. Okay, it gave bombs. Oh, it seems to have a lasting effect though, which is pretty neat. Alright, let's try something else. I imagine the ice arrows will have the usual effect, but I'm curious, just because I'm curious. It did freeze it. It just there was no ice around him. Right, the wind medallion. But yeah, I mean these Lost Woods are really good. A really good place to try things. So the wind medallion. Let's find an enemy. I was thinking it might have the same warping effect, but may as well try and see what it does. It seems to be the same warping effect. Yeah, nothing special. But let's try a wind arrow and see what that does. I remember when I said that you would be able to warp with it. I'm pretty sure that's probably not the case. Yeah, it looks like these... So, from what I'm seeing, the damage output doesn't seem that different, but rather you get different items based on what arrow you use. So let's like try, I don't know, about the dark arrow. The shadow arrow, rather. Oh, I love the effect though for it. Which has nothing being dropped. Okay. Okay, so yeah, let's oh, Epona's here. There's actually this is actually a very fitting place to have Epona, actually. So yeah, there's actually probably a good reason why this was cut. I think this is too much. This might be a little and it might be because it might be a bit taxing for the N64 to run without a expansion pack, and they wanted the game to run without an expansion pack. Back then, I think maybe. So yeah, right now this is running off an expansion pack off the emulators, but so it's running fine. But I imagine this would not be able to run otherwise. But yeah, we can see. But yeah, this thing you can easily get lost. This is a true Lost Woods. I don't know where the hell I am in there. Maybe this is why. Maybe another reason you got rid of it, because it'd be in an early section of the game and you get lost so damn easily too. I don't think the N64 should be able to handle this. It's just you need an expansion pack. Okay, let's go through here. Where does this lead me? Oh, it's an exit. Oh, Lost. Another section of Lost Woods. It's darker here. It's one. I know Lost Woods are one map, so this probably warps you to another end of it actually. But this is different. The trees are dead, and there's no fog. This is neat. What the hell did you guys do to this? Because there's only one map for this. Did you guys add an interesting effect? Oh shit! Another Epona. Yeah, I see what you guys did. Reload the map with a different state of the matter. This is actually a very neat effect going on here. I like what you guys did. But yeah, we can at least see a clear view of now that the fog has been lifted, actually. And let's see what's in the next section. I think this is probably where we first entered, actually. But yeah, Lost Wood with the fog is very easy to get lost in, and it seems the exits just warp you to other ends until you find the correct exit. Now the thing is, where does that lead me to? Oh god, I'm stuck as an opponent. There. Okay, let's try going to... I missed the Breath of the Wild horses who actually were smart enough not to crash into everything. Okay, this leads us into Hyrule Field. Neat. So yeah, my theory has been always that this is the path between the Kokiri Forest and Hyrule Field. So yeah, that works. That works beautifully. Okay, let's try other maps. Kokiri Village we looked at earlier, so no point of going back there. Sacred Forest mode. This is from a way earlier stage, so here we go. Oh, you guys did a beautiful job. You guys put a fog in there because there was no fog actually, so things were not rendering properly. I remember when I first saw the map. So this is from a rather earlier stage because the textures are early as hell. Come on. Okay, we gotta jump slash this. I'm getting good at jump slashing, at least in this version. Oh god. I like how moblins were actually here too. The enemies here actually have not been added by the modders. Actually, they were actually here all along. So yeah, as I have witnessed myself in a level editor when I was looking at these maps prior. And we're not gonna keep fighting all these enemies. So the reason, so when being asked if we could get a Majora's Mask video on temples, there isn't really much beta content on the temples actually. The best was those mini temples I showed, Medallion dungeons I showed, but there's nothing more actually. Whoop. Yeah, but that's about it. Anyways, let's continue this path up. Good thing is the moblins are easy to kill always, and this one just shoots straight. So go to the side and bam, or not, or a few hits it takes before he dies. There you go. Anyways, yeah, this is the, so for those of you who don't know, this is actually the entrance to the original forest temple, which we could probably enter right now through here. So yeah, welcome to the forest temple, everyone. It starts here, literally right here. So if we try to look here, it's the void. I don't know if anything's different, but I'm curious how it looks inside. Yeah, Link has actually hat animation here. Come on. Ooh, we were 2 hours into the stream. This has been going on for a while. I mean, I did mess up for like probably the first hour, but at least we're getting somewhere. Okay, there's definitely stuff done to this dungeon here that we can check out. I mean, it seems all the torches have already been pre-lit. Makes sense. The dungeon was not, I don't think, complete at this point, so they didn't spend time to actually complete this dungeon actually for us because, well, it was not complete. We don't know the original intention of this. And I know some people think you could play this demo from start to finish as if it's the final game, but it's not the final game. So therefore, we only get what we are supposed to get. So anyways, I think we could go downstairs. Oh, whoa, okay, I wasn't not expecting that. Oh god, what would I do? Okay. Yeah, this is... I remember even in the... when I was doing this myself earlier, this was very different. I'm just curious if Phantom Ganon has been loaded into his room. His room is very small in this version. I mean, the rest of the dungeon is probably not that different, but we'll check it out very quickly too. Okay, so let's see this. Oh, okay, I thought you guys clicked, wouldn't let me open the door. Phantom Ganon or no Phantom Ganon? Nope, no Phantom Ganon yet. Well. Okay. So yeah, we'll have to go and check out the rest of the dungeon here. Yeah, I mean, this part is pretty different in general. There's no rotating stuff, in case some of you don't know. And those doors don't really have much behind them. And there's no collision to the stairs, so you gotta be climbing back up pretty carefully so you don't fall off the side. Okay. There's no music. I miss the Forest Temple music. Because I really love that Forest Temple music so much. Yeah, I'm just gonna check out some things right here. I'm not gonna waste too much time on this temple here, because there's other things for us to check out here. Alright, looks like, I mean, the enemies are here. The water does not even... Yeah, the water's not working. It's not actually water. Okay. And this... Yeah, the stairs are not working. Okay, yeah, this dungeon is indeed incomplete as expected. I don't know what I was expecting exactly, but yes, it stays incomplete. I'll check out the room on the right, and I think I'll move on to whatever the next map is here. So fun fact, this is actually where, if some of you know on Twitter, Giles Godard, the guy who made apparently the Zelda 64 first trailer, made it actually in that hallway, part of it too, in this dungeon. This is technically the first dungeon made in the game. Does this work? Oh yes, it does. So I know this is incomplete, but this is pretty hilarious what's at the end here, I think. Okay. I just want to see how far I can get. I don't know if any puzzles are even here. There's a block there I could push, but Can I push that block actually? Let's see. Yes, I can. Or pull the block, rather. Still pretty nuts. This is actually the first dungeon built in the game. It has an old, really old look to it, so it's very fitting actually. This was Hyrule Castle actually in that demo. Absolutely nuts when one thinks about it. All right, so what to do? What do? I don't think I could jump there. Or can I? Yes, I can. Okay. But I think this is where it ends here. Yep, back to map select. Okay. Lake Hylia. Oh, you guys are gonna love this. So yeah, Lake Hylia here is massive. Like, it's stupid massive. This is from the earliest stage of the game too. And yes, there's shrubs here instead of the later ones. So welcome to Lake Hylia. And yes, Jabu-Jabu is here. I'll explain later why. Let's get off the horse here. Alright, so yeah, Lake Hylia, and this is, as some of you know, Aria. Some people feel this could have been a beta version of Medallion. I mean, it's just definitely a resemblance, but hard to say. It was so damn early in the game stage. Maybe she's based off her, and she does nothing. The house has no way of entering either. But yeah, here's Jabu-Jabu here. So technically, it does not say in the map editor that Jabu-Jabu is supposed to be here, but apparently there's an exit at this, and a lot of us were thinking maybe this was originally an entrance to some sort of water dungeon of some sort. Jabu-Jabu could work here because he'd be standing right against it, and that'd make a perfect entrance. If I go further, I'll enter him. So I'll not enter just yet. I'm just curious if I could swim in the water. That's what I'm really curious about. The water's ice. Yeah, the water you cannot actually swim on. Yeah, they clearly had not made water workable. Let's enter Jabu-Jabu. Or not. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm on Hyrule Field. Oh, let me show you a different item now. Let's summon Epona. Wait, Jabu-Jabu actor was there? Oh shit. Yeah, it would not load for me. That's weird. Never mind, I was wrong. The Jabu-Jabu actor was there. Thanks, Zia64. Yeah. So, is Epona? Yep, Epona's here. I was worried Epona would not load in this. So yeah, to everyone who's wondering, we're in the oldest version of Hyrule Field that we have access to. Let's give it an explore, and we have Epona this time too. When I did it, I had no. Wait, no, this is not Hyrule Field. This is just Lake Hylia again. Yeah, it's just the entrance. We just were warped back to the start. So yeah, so we'll try to head to Hyrule Field actually, and try to see. I think if we go back here, it will lead to Hyrule Field, the earliest version of it. The mod, leads to this version of Hyrule Field. Okay, that does not work for us. No, this mod makes the overdump playable and the Giga League to an extent. So yeah. So yeah, let's now try the Zora River. That's what leads to the Zora domain, so let's try it. So yeah, welcome to the Zora domain, featuring a beta Octorok. Let's see what happens. Beta Octorok, straight from the first Zelda game. For those of you who remember the first Zelda game, and they die still just as easily. And it seems the water at least seems to sound like water. You just are not submerged in the water as you walk, because they didn't make it transparent yet like that. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, yeah, this is from the overdump. It was an F-Zero cartridge that was found, a developer's one, but it was an overwrite of the Zelda 64 one from the Spaceworld 1997 demo. Meaning we had access to all this stuff, and Z64, Emmy, and Zell, and a whole others worked hard to make this all playable now. So, and here we are today. So this leads to the Zora domain. If I keep going up, which I am gonna do that for you guys, because why not? The medallions were... I don't think they were in the code, actually. Some of them, the animations were, I think, for some of them, but not all of them. They had to actually... the team had to make them workable. We know what they do based on the text found in the game, actually. So, welcome to... the fishing hole? This looks like... this is technically the fishing holes map from what it looks like, but maybe not. Because yeah, this led straight to the Zora domain / river here. I mean, yeah, so it's the Zora fountain, which could be, I guess, where Jabu-Jabu was as well. Works. It works. There's nothing to do here. I guess they really did not do anything with this map yet. But yes, I guess we'll move on to the next map. Yeah, so yeah, that was indeed supposed to be the Zora fountain, I guess, where you find Jabu-Jabu. This is a ROM hack, but it's ROM hack that made it playable. Okay, Gerudo Valley, here we go. And there's a rando horse too you could ride, and Epona. Sorry, Epona, you've been downgraded too. Or I can't ride this horse. Okay, okay, be like that. I'll ride our mighty steed. If I can. It's not letting me... there. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Welcome to the Gerudo Valley. It's different. There's tents everywhere here. And, yeah, there doesn't seem to be much else. Not many actors. I think I could jump over it. Yep. They added that in, because I don't think that was in when I was playing it. They definitely added that in so make it playable. But... the interesting part is you have direct access to the desert this way. I'm wondering if they'll let us visit the desert here, or we're going to be warped straight to the... nope, we could visit the desert with these large-ass cactuses everywhere. And there's pea hats everywhere. Look how huge these cacti are. Alright. Yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of desert here. Man, imagine going through the desert with your horse, though. That would have been a surreal experience. Maybe this is why they actually didn't let you do it, because you could probably go in there with Epona, and that would have been one weird way to do the desert. Alright. I just want to see if the other path will lead to the Gerudo Fortress, because I think it will, but... yeah. Otherwise, there doesn't seem to be much else here. Just want to look inside the tent to see if they did anything interesting. Nah, there's nothing much here since this place is incomplete officially. Alright. Yeah, looks like, yeah, that took us straight out. They did not even link that to the Gerudo Valley. Whoops, I went out of the select screen. Yeah, let's go to map select and try this again. Okay, so we did Gerudo Valley, Hyrule Castle? Oh, it must be the Hyrule Castle we went to earlier, I'm guessing. 50, there's a lot of maps to go through, actually. I don't want to visit everything. Do some of the more interesting ones for now. Maybe we'll return to some of the other ones. Okay, let's see. What's some of the more interesting ones here? Oh, Hyrule Field old version. We gotta do this. And we're gonna call up Epona, cause we better. Because this place is huge, this old version of Hyrule Field. Alright, there's no Epona in this version, right, okay. Right, I heard there's no actors actually in this version of Hyrule Field. So, we'll be looking around. And we're gonna go double speed, because this place is huge. This place is super huge. Yeah, and this is a feature you could do where you could double speed everything by pressing the F4 button. Yeah, this isn't very different from what I've shown off prior, but yeah, this is a beta Hyrule Field. It's huge compared to the final versions because there's all these inclines and everything. And I guess it's also because we had the expansion pack that was going to make use of it in some form. Alright, let's see here. Let's stop at this point so we can look at everything. So we got a little house here, which I believe which is, I guess, a little farm settlement. There isn't much there. This is where Castletown and Hyrule Castle will be. We can see it in 3D back there too, which is nice. The entrances are all technically made too. I think, yeah, we have the forest entrance here. One over there somewhere leads to Lake Hylia, and we have one that would lead to the Zora domain on the right, and one over there that would lead straight to Kakariko village, I believe. Yeah, right over here. So a lot of the entrances were made. I think there's only maybe a few missing. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's huge. And I've shown this off before, so I'm not going to go through showing this all off again. So yeah, we're getting out of this here. Okay, so let's look at the old version of the Deku Tree. I'm just curious if there's anything different about it. Because we saw it earlier, the later version, which had stuff, a complete dungeon virtually, but here, yeah, no actors, it's no different. Same shape, but nothing's been done to it here. They probably just made this as a standstill early in production, and they didn't really do much more with it until later on when they redid the whole game with new graphics, engine, etc. Hello, new people coming here. Anyway, the textures are amazing. They're using straight up wood texture too on the walls. I really like this. But yeah, there isn't much here. Moving on from here. Alright, let's see here. What's Jabu-Jabu Dungeon Test? We're checking this out. Okay, this is a room I could not show before because it required a lot of work apparently to get to work. But this is a test room for Jabu-Jabu that was all flesh and has no doors to it. So we can at least look at it now and experience it. But yeah, it's just a test room for him in the end. And yeah, that's about it. There's not much else to do in this room. You're literally in his stomach, let's just say. Moving forward. We're doing the fire temple. Let's go. We are at the top. Huh. Really? This is the spawn point? Really? Oh, hello, Zell. Welcome here. The man himself is here. We have 2 developers at least here from what I'm seeing. Yeah, right now we're exploring just random maps here. I don't feel like showing literally everything here. Okay, there's no treasure chest in this version here. So yeah, this is an incomplete dungeon, I'm guessing, here too. Okay. You know, the fact that I've interacted with both Z64 and Zell for nearly a year now with this game has been pretty amazing. So I just want to clarify, was the spawn point to start the dungeon really at the top instead of the bottom? I mean, it makes sense, but... Huh. But yeah, this part is actually all puzzle originally. But I'm not really seeing much else going on here. I'm just doing random explorations here, since there's no direct path of what to do here. Yeah. So they're supposed to say there isn't much here we can do. This is literally a drop from there, straight down. But there seems to be an elevator shaft that's supposed to go here. I'm guessing at least. I see something over there. I'm going to fly to it, so let's become Navi just to do this. Oh, you can actually different spawn points. That's interesting. So this doesn't have to be the actual spawn point. Yeah, I'll check out the outside the Temple of Time next. I'm actually really interested to check that out. Alright, so yeah. Oh shit. I messed up. I was trying to fly there. Okay, so yeah, let's go back up and try this. Thank you for giving me this ability to become a fairy. Alright, so let's see what happens now. I think this elevator is supposed to take you up, if this is even an elevator. Oh wait, we're supposed to push it onto that thing, so it takes you up. This is one of the puzzles, I guess, here, relating to it. Did the ZFG stream finish already then? Oh, that did not go well. Opponent won't spawn here. The actor is definitely not in this map to spawn. Alright, elevator works. There you go. We solved one puzzle in this dungeon. Yeah, this dungeon's incomplete, so we definitely cannot get very far in there. I already went and explored this dungeon before in a different video, so let's get out of it and look at the outside of the Temple of Time. As some of you are really interested in this, as am I. So welcome to the outside of the Temple of Time. Oh god, this is blowing up to 4K. This looks horrible, but yeah, this is using a way older version. The map looks different. Link can actually go back here, all the way back here. Actually, look at that. Wow. And there's actually I mean, I've seen the version of it without this map overlaid on it, but which is basically just basic textures. But yeah. Oh, we'll check out. Let's look at Market Town actually, which has a lot of beta NPCs like this guy, this one here too. It's quite a bit dead though compared to the final versions. People just randomly standing around. Must be a Sunday. Okay, back to the Temple of Time. Let's see how that looks again in better detail. So yeah, basically the Temple of Time is definitely much more explorable on the outside. Oh, we can see Hyrule Castle actually from the distance. This is a good detail. Wow. I really wish we kept this version. This one's really nice compared. Feels more natural. Okay, Temple of Time itself. Let's look at it. Which we got the beta version of it, of course. Looking with the upside down Hyrulean Triforce and the medallion here. Oh, I don't feel like opening up the door at time. Next. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to be doing this for too much longer. I just want to look at a few other things before I stop this entirely. Okay, because there's too much to look at here and I got other things to do. One thing I've always wanted to do is look at the Kokiri Village old version. This is from the Giga Leak, not even the overdub, so let's give it a look. Here we are. This is the oldest version of the Kokiri Forest that we got access to. It might be from when Link was actually an adult too, actually, at the start of the game. Living as this Kokiri Village is huge. It's very huge, this Kokiri Village. Yeah, as you'll see. By the way, I do not know how to do the door time skip glitch. Just saying here, I'm not a speedrunner to have practiced that to do it, especially live on stream here. I might make a video. Manish has asked if I'm going to make a video about what the maps that stood out to me. Yeah, maybe I might make something following up this. I'm thinking about how I could though. I've technically covered all the maps in here before in videos, but I'd like to make something about this still. We definitely got better footage. Whoa, there's moblins mid-village? Okay, that's interesting. That was actually in the data? Man. Kokiri's had to put up with tough shit, basically, all the time. Literally, moblins in the village. Makes me think, if this is actually from the stage when Link was an adult at the start of the game, then maybe the Kokiris were adults here too with him, since he would have blended in rather well. And what we have here are probably the final versions of the Kokiris, since we don't have any young Kokiris. There's Link's house. But yeah, it's huge, this Kokiri forest. And here's the neat part. There's actually a seamless walk to the great Deku Tree here as we get to him. And there's another moblin right here. Look at the moblins just terrorizing the Great Deku Tree there. Oh damn. Oh yeah, that's true, it did say that. I always thought that's actually a good explanation actually for why the moblins are here. Yeah, because I saw that text. I thought it was talking about the lost woods that we found, but that's actually separate. Now it actually makes a lot of sense. Come on. Yeah, it's a seamless walk to the Great Deku Tree. And there's steps to get down actually. Ha. Alright, so I think we're going to stop this stream here. We've been running for 2 hours and 40 minutes here. We've went through everything from the Space World dump, and everything else is pretty unfinished, but we've looked at everything more or less here. So everyone, if anyone wants me to look at more of this, let me know in the comments below and I'll make it part 2 at some point. But everyone, please subscribe and like. I'll have a lot more Zelda videos, cut content, history, etc. So everyone, thank you for watching.